I have been fortunate enough to watch my kids grow up through Camp 75.
When the first Camp 75 video came out to start talking about it for the summer, there was just something that said you should do that. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know anybody here at this church. When it was time to sign up and register, I was like, I'm gonna do it.
My name's Masi Musabi. I'm gonna be a senior at Vista. This is gonna be my second year at Camp 75.
I've been in every possible position that you can be in that has to do with Camp 75 and boot camp. I went when I was in elementary school and when I went all through middle school and high school. And then I've driven every single year that I can. I think it's been the past 2 or 3 years that I've driven.
There may be so many kids that don't realize how much fun church can actually be, and that it's not just going and sitting in a great big room and listening to somebody talk. Watching my kids delight and get excited about it and hearing them yell their chants so loud to everybody in the neighborhood, and being able to spread all that happiness and that joy to all of our friends.
It's like it just makes you happier and you can't help it. Like it's always the highlight of my summer.
It's bigger than just the 75-minute camps that happen in front yards. These kids also get a piece of community. Kids feel seen, kids feel heard, they feel important in everything that they do.
I've seen God work in my life and in the lives of the people around me in ways that I never could have imagined. It's really changed my life and helped me immensely becoming who I am today.
Knowing how God brought us together really showed me how to treat others, just as God said and how Jesus did, to love others because everybody is created equal in God's eyes, and you should really show love to everyone no matter what their background is.
I know it's just an all-around amazing thing to be a part of, where it's the community. It's, your teenagers and your middle schoolers building it with your drivers and your adults and trusting that and then coming and wanting to do that too.
And they get to be around other peers for the first time doing leadership things that typically they don't get to do in other areas of their lives. The best way I feel like I can love my neighbor through all of this is to offer up my time, my resources, and hospitality.
These host homes and drivers reaching out and inviting people and inviting their friends and neighbors to come is why camp happens. That's the whole reason we're able to do this. And it all comes together and collectively just would not happen if we didn't have the place to go or the way to get there.
In all, it's such a great way, and there's so much of it too that's because it's so fun. You don't necessarily realize how big of an impact it really makes.
I am exhausted, as is everyone, at the end of every week of Camp 75. We work hard, but it feels good because I feel like I'm actively engaging in my call to love others.
You're gonna see how happy you make the kids, whether they're the kids that are on the teams or the kids that you're hosting in the host homes. You're gonna see how you're impacting them and you are their step to God, and you want to be that step for the younger generation to find God in the future.